All right, the pigeon pulse is another great exercise to kind of recalibrate the way our body is supposed to work. Now we're gonna get into this pigeon stretch right here while I'm hanging out. I'm gonna get up on my hands and stay in this position to try to set my hips evenly as possible and then activate those long muscles along my spine all the way up to the crown of my head. And just holding light tension back there. This is nothing too crazy, all right? Just like this. Since our movement is bad, our hips get very tight. So this is just gonna be another shape that we can find to try to either discover a problem or start loosening up those hips using active movement through the ranges of motion. So instead of just sitting here and stretching passively, I am now starting to connect muscles and use my entire body to maybe relieve some tension in my hips. After 30 seconds to a minute here, now I'm getting into the real active part where I take my hands away from the floor, holding it here, seeing how that feels in the rest of my body. You know, maybe it's really tight over here. Maybe I have some tension on this knee that's on the ground. I try to release that tension by using the other places in my body. So now I can use this open up hip flexor to absorb some of that tension, right? And then I'm going to slowly dip down towards the ground, maybe airplane my hands so that I'm not just laying on my knee. Everything in my body is now active, and then I can push through that range of motion using these muscles on the backside of my glutes. All right, that's a way to use this posture to actively release some of the tension that we might be holding in our hips.